Alright, so let's solve some one-step inequalities. And you solve an inequality just like you would solve an equation. So you have to undo whatever is being done to your variable. So that first one we have w minus 4 is greater than 5. So what's being done to the w? We're subtracting 5 from it. So the opposite of subtracting 5 is going to be adding 5. So we're going to add 5 to both sides. So I get 5 minus a negative, or minus 5 plus 5 gets me to 0. So I get w is greater than 4 plus 5 is 9. Alright, next we have t plus 8 is less than 12. So what's being done to the t? We're adding 8. So the opposite of adding 8 is subtracting 8. I subtract 8 from both sides. So I get t, and then 8 minus 8 is 0. So t is less than 12 minus 8 is 4. So t is less than 4. Alright, so let's solve a couple more. So I have 7q is greater than or equal to 21. So what's being done to the q? I'm multiplying it by 7. So the opposite of multiplying by 7 is going to be dividing by 7. So I'm going to divide both sides by 7. And I get q is greater than or equal to 21 divided by 7 is 3. So q is greater than or equal to 3. Next I have p divided by 5 is less than 7. So what's the opposite of dividing by 5? Would be multiplying by 5. Oops, the colors didn't change. There we go. So dividing by 5 times 5 would get us to 1. So I'm left with just p is less than 7 times 5 is 35. And you can, just like an equation, you can check yourself. So if I go back to my first one, and I put that 3 in there, so I get 7 times 3 is greater than or equal to 21. So 7 times 3 is 21, which is equal to 21. If I wanted to put a different number in there, because this is an inequality, I could have put something like 5. So 7 times 5 is greater than or equal to 21. So 7 times 5 is 35. 35 is greater than 21. So let's look at that last one. So p is less than 35. So I need a number less than 35. So let's say I choose 20. So I got 20 divided by 5 is less than 7. 20 divided by 5 is 4. And 4 is less than 7. So I got a true statement. I know I did that correct. Alright, so I got a word problem now. So I have $10 for lunch. So I know I need something with a 10. I've already picked up a sandwich for $4.50. How much more can I spend? So I can't spend more than my $10. So my $10 has to be greater than or equal to the amount I spend on lunch. Now I've already spent $4.50 on my sandwich. So I need something plus the $4.50. Let me change that variable. I don't want R. I want L. So the rest of my lunch plus the $4.50 for the sandwich has to be less than the $10 I've already spent. Or I have. I can't spend more money than I have. So to solve this, I'm going to do the opposite of adding $4.50. So I'm going to subtract $4.50 from both sides. So I get L is less than or equal to, and I got to do my subtraction here, so I'm going to borrow. So I get $5.50. So I have to spend $5.50 or less. I can spend exactly $5.50. I would have no money left over, but I can't spend more than that. I have to spend either $5.50 or less.